Anyway, it's 7-Eleven. So Alden Davis is here just back from a triumphant tour of Toronto doing some consulting work for a major U.S. corporation.
That's right.
Yeah,
well, hey, so what I'm finding is the year is quickly underway, and Coach is kicking off the new year with a set of star powers called 3 for Me to get your life in the place of maximum opportunity. Your mind matters, and conflict is robbing you of your creative powers. Today's handout is waiting for you at myvaluetree.com. Get it and get back here right after weather and sports.
I know it's really rude for me to be eating, but this donut is just...
I'm so glad.
Well, yeah, because this is our chance.
He inspires me.
We turn our lives around is what we do.
That's what we do.
Alden helps turn around companies, but also individuals. This, you really have to free your mind.
That's what it's about today. As we go into 2014, it is free your mind. Today we continue our New Year's series called 3 for Me that takes us on a journey of improvement by getting our mind right, finding the peace, and pursuing the spark. When we are done, you will be equipped with 3 powerful 2014 goals.
Good.
Make sure to be with us this month. It can change your life. The underlying premise for our work is that thoughts are things. Thoughts are things. This means that the way I think about things turns into what I do in life and the results I generate. No one to blame for my situation, just my mind. Everything I do first starts as an urge or thought in my mind. The mind is the computer that controls all actions and decisions. Your life is the sum of your decisions that are controlled by your mind. Last week we began with goal 1, I will get my mind right, and we did some mental house cleaning.
This is good.
Today is goal 2, I will find the peace. Find the peace. Conflict is our enemy, and it steals creative power. Coach wants you to have 100% of your mental energy available for success, to radiate an energy that attracts only goodness into your life, to have a super great 2014. Is it possible? Well, you bet.
Okay.
But we have to work for it. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
Well, a faculty member at the University of Hartford gave me a button that said, wage peace. Well, I puzzled over this, struggling with how to make peace. I concluded that peace is the absence of conflict. Therefore, if I eliminate conflict, peace is what's left. Goal 2 is I will find the peace. Peace with my past and peace with my path. My mind is like the computers we talk about each Saturday with the guys from Tab. Every time I'm wronged, I snap a picture and put it on the hard drive. Not too long, and the drive fills up and access slows down. Conflict is robbing me of my creative space and energy. How can I focus my mind on building a vibrant future when I am constantly sucked into the maelstrom of pain? Here's the normal way I see it play out for people. You get wronged. You get disrespected. Bam! Immediately the mind moves into extracting restitution. I want my due. I want you to recognize my pain and apologize. I want my pound of flesh. My quiet daydreaming time is now owned by you and thoughts of what I could do to get back. I wake up and you're there. I go to work and you're there.
Oh, no.
When not totally focused on a task, you're there. You have lunch with me. You go home with me. I talk about you to all my friends. I lay out plans with them to get even with you. Time to learn and grow? Nope. Time to focus on doing better at work? Nope. Time to think about repositioning my resume?
Nope.
Too busy in my mind with you. I know a woman in her 80s still reviewing grievances against her dad, who's dead. She focuses on how he didn't love her right. Are you still chained to the grave today? Missing the future because you can't let go of the past? You know, a great offbeat movie called Smoke Signals deals with this issue. The whole movie builds up to the question, who are we if we forgive our fathers? Have you spent your whole life defining yourself by the anger you have for your father? It's a scary and very real thought. Who am I if I let go of the anger? You know, we have entire population groups who totally define themselves by conflicts that occurred centuries ago. It saturates their every thought and drives their every action. How can I get on with today until I get restitution from you? The key that will allow you to release these chains of the past and free your mind is, are you ready? You're not going to like it. Forgiveness.
Oh, no.
In financial terms, it works like this. You owe me $100, Ray. I release you from the debt. You don't owe me anything anymore. You are forgiven.
Okay.
What Coach is recommending all takes place in your mind. To do this, you must value your future more than restitution. If you can't gain mastery of this, then you will forever be in the power of another, even if they are dead. I will find the peace is a simply stated goal that will take a year's worth of work, but it's worth it. Write in a journal. Work it through with a good friend. Hire a psychologist, all with the intent of coming to terms with the conflict. Resolve it in your head. Reconcile yourself to the reality. Own what you can and release the rest. Imagine how good it would feel to cut the chains, to drop the load, to release the pain and be at peace with your past. What about finding peace with my path? Some of you are on a path in life that is causing you great pain and conflict. You can't stand going into work. The boss is unfair, assignments are dumped on you, people are not nice, the pay is poor, and there you stay, hostage. This too is a maelstrom of pain, and it will suck you in and steal your future. You have no mental resources to be your best when you are in conflict with your work. How awful to be serving time in the prison of life, wishing your life away for the day when you will be free. Stop it. Coach wants you to stop it right now. Once again, forgiveness is the answer. In the business world, we call it sunk costs. It's money that has been spent on a project and it's gone, even if there is nothing to show for it. Heard the phrase, throwing good money after bad? That's a sunk cost. If you are invested in a path in life that is yielding you conflict, you have a sunk cost. I know we hate to lose the investment, but to continue would be harmful. If you can't reconcile yourself to the situation, then it's time to move on. It's time to forgive yourself for the decisions of your past and come to terms with your future. Who am I if I forgive myself? An equally scary question. Get going on goal number 2 and get on with creating a great 2014. Get the handout at myvaluetree.com and get all of the mental energy available to you.
Well, all right.
These are our days. I'm Coach Davis.
You know, this little talk here kind of relates to